from r/maliciouscompliance. Want to cut my pay? Cut your business. This happened around 2008, when the economy went down hard. I was working in a small electric and computer lab where we build some very high-end video computing products. I was the assistant manager in the computer lab because I was the most experienced guy in the lab. Basically, there was no problem I didn't see before and couldn't solve, while the rest of my crew were beginners. The economy went down hard, but this business didn't suffer much. There are not that many people who know how to handle dedicated hardware in a dedicated field, so we were not too worried about our job. However, our Richard CEO thought it was a great opportunity to save some money. First, he fired almost all my crew, leaving me with one guy only to handle all the work. Second, he announces a 20% cut in work time, which means a 20% cut in pay. He gave us this offer. You can work 7.5 hours a day instead of 9 hours in our contract, or skip 1 day a week. We worked Sunday to Thursday. My crew member agreed to cut the daily hours. I, however, decided to cut the day. One thing he neglected to decide is which day I cut. I did ask him, but he just said, "You choose." So I figured it's my decision now. And I decided to take the last day from this week and the first day the next week, getting me a long 4-day weekend every 2 weeks. It worked nice for a month. My pay was reduced, but I had a lot of free time, and I already started using this free time to improve myself. First thing, look for another job. At the end of the second month, the boss noticed something odd. The new guy got a call to solve a problem on Thursday, and he couldn't figure it out until Monday noon. It was a long time for a problem to be solved, and the client was not happy. He called my crew in and asked him why the delay, and the guy said he couldn't fix it, and I wasn't available to fix it until Monday. So I get called in. First thing first, why am I not available on my days off? Simple, I don't get paid for that, so screw you. Second, why the long weekend? Well, I explained to him that he gave me the authority to decide, and that is my decision. The boss was pissed. He tried to screw me over and found he got screwed back. He claimed it was not right and that I should change the days back and be available while I am not at work. I asked him if that's a management decision, because if it is, it's 3 strikes against me, and I am entitled to a month's salary and full compensation, which at that time was worth another 6-month salary. He understood that he was royally fucked by me and withdrew his decision. He didn't give me my day back, so I continued looking, and by the end of the month, I gave my notice. In my notice, I specifically stated the pay cut as my reason to leave, and with the other argument I constantly had with him the last month, I demanded 6-month compensation as per my contract. The boss refused to budge, but I sent him a formal letter threatening to sue him. He tried to make things right again and finally offered my day back, but too late. I already had another job with better pay and a better boss. Not much better, though. Bosses will be bosses. At the end of the month, I finally left. My last crew member was promoted to assistant manager instead of me, but they didn't give him the pay raise. He was pissed, and being a better man than me, he quit after only a month and opened his own business, directly competing with the old boss. His main target was to harm the old boss, and he succeeded very well. His business grew, and he makes good money now, while the old boss had to pick up the pieces of his business, now unable to service his clients. It got a major hit. Last time I checked, he closed the computer lab and shrank the business from 10 people to 3. 2 of them are sales reps. Don't get cheap on your best employee. It will destroy your business. Leave a like and a comment if you enjoyed this video, and subscribe to our channel to make sure that you don't miss any upcoming videos. Thank you for watching Reading Reddit.